We went to Wrangell St. Elias National Park in the southeast portion of Alaska to look at rocks that represent the end Triassic mass extinction.
There we met up with a team of international researchers who all do different aspects of geology. Usually the rocks are exposed in like a cliff in layers, so we can walk either beside the cliff or up the cliff and hammer off chunks of rocks as we go at regular intervals. And theoretically this should be a way to track changes over time.
So this project is looking at the Triassic-Jurassic mass extinction. It's one of the big 5 mass extinctions in Earth history. And it's probably most notably known because it's an extinction that basically paved the way that allowed dinosaurs to proliferate and take over the land during this time.
We have successions of these rocks that basically span the entire event that we're interested in. And so we would take chunks of rocks. We aim to have something about the size of our fists, basically so you have enough material so when you bring it back to the lab, you can cut it, expose a clean face, and get enough powder that we can do a whole bunch of geochemical analyses on them.
The main hypothesis is that there's these large volcanic eruptions that happened over a relatively short geological time span, probably over 100,000 years. They put a lot of greenhouse gases like methane and CO2 into the atmosphere, and there was a cascade of sort of environmental feedbacks or changes that happened associated with that global warming that happened with those greenhouse gases going into the atmosphere.
It's really important because it's one of those events that isn't super well understood. The locality that Grotto Creek in Alaska, our field site, represents is one of the few study sites that isn't in Europe, that isn't in the ancient Tethys Ocean, and is instead in the ancient Panthalassic Ocean. You can think of that as the Paleo-Pacific Ocean.
There are some analogies to like what's happening on the Earth today. So we definitely have global warming, the planet is warming up. And so we can look at these ancient events. The past is sort of the key to the present. The Earth has run the experiment in the past. We've had a rapid injection of greenhouse gas in the atmosphere, and then we have a record of all the things that basically happened in the wake of that. So by looking at the geological record in these events, we can maybe see and make predictions about where our planet may be heading in the future.